Natasha, how about for you? What was your thoughts when you read the script?
I'm a wallflower type. So.
Yeah, I get it.
So yes, no, I don't get parts like this, and no, I don't get chances like this, and I think even when I write my own stuff, and God bless that, I've had some moments recently, but there's been full decades of, an invisible cloak in this town, and it's been a real thrill ride those years.
Oh, you know when you're
like,
sad.
You know when like you call your agent and you're like, so there's just nothing going on, and they're like, yeah, sorry, and you're like, it's crazy because like I'm seeing like movie posters, and so like I know that surely someone's making something out there, but you just keep telling me that it's just not a thing to do. So yeah, there's been decades-long stretches of that game. And then I was watching all those movies that we all talk about, all our Cassavetes and Mike Lees and whatevers. And nobody was asking in a way for that stillness or, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was very moved that Azazel, I'm scared, terrified, especially, I mean, like Carrie Coon is just a heavyweight motherfucker. You really have to like come correct. And then I'm very moved that this is yielding. I mean, it's a tiny movie. Lizzie always says we made no announcement. Nobody knew about it. And so it's pretty wild that now people are receiving it just in that old school way of if you make a movie and then it's connects with people.
People will come.
I had this revelation at some point along the way. Maybe it was like, I think it was really healthy to start moving behind the scenes. Again, like I don't know if that would have happened if I was, crushing it on the job getting front. But what was very helpful about it is I think I had been under the delusion for so long that if I just showed up, like it would say, she's like, a tough chick with black eyeliner, and she's been there juvie, and then I would realize that they had never planned that at all. She wasn't actually like the girl that was fucking needed it. She needed it. You know what this happened with really badly? Wild things. In the early 2000s.
Oh,
it was like the Nev Campbell,
Denise Richards.
Yeah, I guess I'm not in it.
I think that's okay.
The audition tape said like, dressed like a Robert Palmer girl, and I looked it up. I knew what it was, and I was in Los Angeles, staying at like my grandparents' place on Wilshire, and I was saying, no problem, just like gel the hair back, right? Went well so far. And as you can see, based on who got hired, you can imagine me at 16, age appropriate. And yeah, like I was definitely not getting that part, but I was nailing it. You know what I mean? Like she was sort of an outsider figure, and that's not what they were looking for. Clearly, wonderful actresses, the film holds up, but it should have said, a real hot adult piece somewhere. Because it wasn't just kind of like a girl on the fringes. So something about moving behind the scenes, I think, really helped me to understand that, in fact, it was actually not as personal as I thought. Because I would just be crushed, again and again. Yeah, not getting them. And then I would discover, sort of on the other side as like a producer, a director, whatever, a writer, that... In fact, it was almost like so many of these roles had been sort of like predetermined, like they had been pre-fated, and somebody could walk in that was exactly right and nothing happened. And then, so it was just the oddest thing to discover how weird that was, that I'd spent just literally like 30 years of my life waiting for it to be just right if I did a good enough job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's such a fucking weird business.
No. And
it's dark.
Can I just...
And light. Good shit happens. Things take you by surprise. I mean, I'm in shock these past few weeks. I mean,
Look, you guys,
really
the Natasha
never
Lyonne
know.
story turns out pretty well. Spoiler alert.
But you never know. I mean, they could take it all back like next week. That's how it goes in this business. So, but thank you very much for this moment. I'll take it.